So I, 23F, had a hard day at work. I got off work before my BF, 26M, came home and wanted a drink. Rifled through our liquor cabinet and found some scotch. Didn't think much of it, and in the 4-5 hours before my BF came home, I had 3 glasses. BF comes home. Sees the bottle of scotch on the counter. Loses it. He won't tell me how much the scotch was but says it was over $500. And I drank 3 glasses. He apparently had been saving that for a special occasion. He hadn't told me, or mentioned it. It wasn't in a box, it was just sitting on the shelf with the rest of our liquor. Apparently the scotch was aged 20+ years and I mixed it with Coke. He's beyond furious and devastated. I've promised to get him a new bottle, but I'm definitely going to have to save up for it. FML. TLDR, I drank my BF's 20+ year aged scotch by mixing it with Coke. It was over $500. I now have to figure out how to afford to replace his bottle. EDA, BF has calmed down. It was apparently a bachelor party gift for a guy where he's best man. I'm going to replace the bottle and he is going to help, and we're going to keep the opened bottle for ourselves. ETA, since people keep asking me, the scotch was down in 30-year. Retail price for us is $800. Update, this has massively blown up, I can hardly keep up with the comments. I think you all broke my Reddit tab BC, it was down for 20 minutes or so. BF and I are fine. He's asleep on the couch in a minute food coma. We both apologized to each other, had a glass neat, and now we're snoozing. For everyone calling my BF a tool or whatever, he admits it was dumb to put it in the cabinet. We have a very happy relationship and we kissed and made up after we both cooled off. Throwaway, me, 36M, and my wife Pam, 34F, have been together for over 10 years. Recently, our friend Kevin, 38M, started dating his new girlfriend. His wife passed away about 3 years ago. Pam and I were in bed together when she started talking about Kevin. She said that she was disappointed in Kevin for dating again so soon. She claimed that Kevin is disrespecting his wife's memory by moving on to someone else. I responded by saying that everyone processes the loss of a partner differently. I told her that I see no problem with Kevin moving on and I'm sure his wife would want him to be happy again. Pam looked shocked and asked me if I really didn't see a problem with it. I told her that I had no issues with it, it is Kevin's life after all. She asked me what I would do if she ever passed away. I told her that I can't give a definitive answer because I'm not planning on that happening. She continued to probe me and asked if I would ever date again or get remarried. I responded, probably. I love you to death and would be heartbroken if you died, but life goes on. I can't stop living my life just because you're gone. She looked drained and said, am I really that easy to get over? I told her, honey, that's not what I meant. I'll always have a special place in my heart for you, but that doesn't mean I can't love anyone else. I would want you to move on too if I died. She just stared at the wall and said, I get it. It's been 3 days and Pam is still depressed over the whole thing. Her sister called me earlier today and trashed me for what I said. She said that I should have kept that to myself and I was a scumbag for basically telling Pam she can be replaced. Pam still won't speak to me and everything is really tense around the house. Now Pam is fully convinced that I'm not in love with her and I'm just waiting for her to die so I can replace her with a new toy. TLDR, I told my wife that I would date again if she died. Now she thinks that I'm not in love with her anymore. Someone told me they thought this belonged here, so here we go. Happened a few years ago. I was 11 at the time and we had traveled to America, and my parents decided to take me and my brothers to this theme park there. I remember being really scared of a roller coaster there, but my dad convinced me to get on it with him, to conquer my fears or whatever. I'm Muslim BTW. So on the roller coaster I'm quietly praying, just like praying for me not to die. I wouldn't stop whispering prayers, and then there was this drop and I just screamed Allahu Akbar Bismillah Bismillah Bimillah Ya Rabbi. After I said that, a lot of people behind us and in front of us started screaming and cursing and my dad yelled something in Arabic that translates to "Are you fucking stupid?" which I'm pretty sure terrified more people. We got off and many people fucking ran away from us. My dad scolded me, but then we went to my mom and he wouldn't stop laughing. We left shortly after because my dad got worried. TL, doctor, said something in Arabic that made people think we were terrorists and they ran away. To tell you honestly, my girlfriend isn't the most tech-savvy out there. She's just used to opening up the case and have it pair to the phone automatically. One day I had to update some firmware for her earphones, and since I have the same brand I figured it would be easier to pair it on my phone and update it from there because she was still using her phone at the time. The next day she had to work and grabbed the earphones asking me if they're good to go, and I said yeah they are. She caught the fully packed bus and was able to sit down to start listening to her gospel, Christian rock music. By now I think everyone knows where this is going. She put on the earphones, started playing music, and was wondering why the volume was a bit low and a bit muffled. She decided to pump the volume all the way up and leave it there and sort it out when she gets home. When she got to work, she was about to put it back to the case when SHS realized after pulling out one earpiece that the phone was playing music from the phone's speaker. Rest assured she was letting me have an earful of what I did and the embarrassment she felt. The watermelon I had for lunch did not compare to how red she was. We could not stop laughing about it that night, and I made sure to pair it right there and then. To the people on the bus that day, I'm so sorry about your commute and Jesus loves you. TL, drive. Girlfriend played music on loudspeaker whilst on the bus.